is goes and watches Godzilla.
I will say Beyonce puts on like a spectacle of a show.
Yeah, she puts on amazing shows.
But I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Her music, all like none of it makes me feel emotions. Like all of it is just her going like singing some like kind of melody, and then being like yeah, girls, yeah.
I was like, it's just like feel good, empowering music, right? It's like you listen to it when you're driving. Turn it up real loud.
Like, you know,
I will just say I like Beyonce. She's not one of the top artists I listen to, but I do like her music.
what I will say for Beyonce is like the training she does to be able to perform stuff like that while doing that kind of dance is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna reload this one already.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think Beyonce is to some people what Julie Andrews is to everyone who appreciates musical theater.
Okay.
Like, Julie Andrews is like, you know, it just seems like she's singing these like happy little songs, but she's like insanely talented.
Mm-hmm.
I get one of these. Why? You know what?
I was like, you can just run past them.
Now that they're far enough away, I can probably get started climbing. That's why I picked Julie Andrews' memoirs as one of our books for next.
I did notice that.
For anyone who does listen, or like CMB listens, I don't know if anyone else listens to our book podcast. We are picking our books a full year ahead of time, so people have time to acclimate.
Yeah, we're gonna see how this works, because part of me is like, am I gonna regret doing this? Because halfway through the year, am I gonna be like, oh, I found a book that would be really good for the podcast, but I'm like, but now I already have my whole year picked out, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it will still be fine, so...
Keep him distracted, buddy. We in this.
Alright, he's electrocuted.
I don't think he can have multiple stacked ones. Get him to the next phase. We're almost there.
Oh. Nice. Oh, I didn't notice it does a little spot on the floor.
I don't know if that's been patched out or patched in, because I don't think it did that before.
I don't remember seeing that before. I can't believe he's not going.
There we go, one more hit.
The new world belongs to us.
Ah!
He Hulk smashed you.
Can you attack my buddy?
There you go, he's on fire. This Hulk is on fire! Does seem like the fire is doing some good work. Uh-oh, look out, yeah.
Imagine being a wrestler and getting dodged and they just throw a molly at your face. Probably not the weirdest thing that would have happened on like Raw or something.
True.
Buddy, get in here. I'm I'm kiting them for you. Alright.
Nice.
A little prep work and the champion of evolution, aka Pizarro, who you are playing as in Dragon Quest Monsters 3, has been defeated.
I am evolved.
I don't think you're done yet. Oh, never mind. Who did that? Oh, no.
Hello? Oh, are we your king now? No, you have another king.
There's another king.
Pinocchio Prime.
Wait, is that Venini?
It's way easier to Dark Souls if you use a summon.
Who are you? Is that not Venini? No? He doesn't have the glasses on, though.
If he takes off his glasses and becomes evil.
You defeated
Simon Manu.
Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Simon Manus, a leader
Manus.
among alchemists. I've known your father for a long time.
You know Papa?
We used to be colleagues.
Papa!
Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid. But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here?
I don't know, that guy seemed like a monster to me.
Yeah.
You're short-sighted, just like your father. But you speak the truth as you see it, just like everyone else. We, on the other hand, are
POV, you're Simon Manau.
we understand the petrification disease on a deeper level. The disease does
Like,
not signify
CMB, I would say the hardest boss in this so far
a person's essence.
is about as difficult as...
Petrification disease will gain a
I'm trying to think of who in Elden Ring. Like, probably on the same level as, what's the first guy with all the arms?
essence is ergo.
The first,
Yes.
His name wasn't Gideon, but it did start with a G, because they
Yeah.
all had G names.
oh,
Undertaking is to
Ergo
help
is
others
made through humans, or made of humans.
Oh.
through this elixir. Truly, it's an honor. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists.
Is Edward there?
You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us. Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any
Is she cold?
Yeah, is that lady cold?
standing against evolution must be exhausting. Not to mention demoralizing. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus, leader
But can I get your friend's outfit?
isn't hospitable.
Oh, you got the key. Nice.
Valid.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I haven't played it myself, but just watching Ian play it, it seems way easier.
Like, I don't really use the parry mechanic at all. I just dodge and then hit them. And then sometimes the trick is to not lock onto people and just run around them and stab them in the back.
Mm.
Like, it really is, it's fun, but it's not. It's good. It's not great so far. Like, I'm interested, you know, but. Oh, right. We got this thing.
Lady Antonia has heard about the grand exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope.
It's mostly
I've heard about an alchemist who knows how to
like
use that
design.
miraculous of medicines.
So
Please find
I
a way to
know
treat her.
that From Software games also have jank that is exploited. But, like, for example, the hardest boss in the game for me so far was called the Lady in White, and it felt like a Lady Maria duel, and I died, like, 6 times trying to duel her and use the parry mechanic, and, like, fight it on the game's terms, and then instead of locking on one time, I just waited for her to attack, unlocked on, and walked around her back and backstabbed her over and over again, and I could just do that on an infinite loop. So it didn't really take skill. Like, the Lady Maria fight, you had to, like, learn the pattern, and it wasn't outrageously difficult compared to bosses like Hoss. I don't know if you agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you had to, like, fight Lady Maria in, like, a way that was, like, intentional. And it was, like, the opposite with her. I just walked away. So some of the fights are just, like, a little not perfect.
This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop.
Now, the one thing I will say is they're very forgiving usually about spawn points, bonfires, and also, like, your ergo doesn't get trapped in the room with the boss. You can just go and get it back.
Yeah, so you don't have to fight the boss to get your souls.
Yeah.
More quartz. Oh, and a Legion thingy. What's that screwdriver? Oh.
Oh, wait. Okay. Right, you were up here. Although you had something to say to me, I think.
So you met Simon. I've been dreading this conversation. I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future.
Yeah.
Even
It sucks when games are really cool, but the mechanics turn you off, which is how a lot of people feel about Monster Hunter.
Mm.
Like, I love Monster Hunter mechanics, but it's like a,
The Isle of Alchemists.
you know, people are like, okay, I need to kill this monster, and they're like, how do I kill it? Oh, I have to fight this monster 13 times to get one item that's an extra rare drop, right? Like, I love it, but I can see why people...
I don't think I've ever heard of Lords of the Fallen.
Lords of the Fallen is very popular, I know. I haven't played it, though.
To bear witness. I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power.
Did society tell me as a woman that I should listen to
Instead
other
of
people's
speak?
problems?
Understand. Ergo reached
I do
out.
love your
Wanted
hair.
someone to hear it
And I don't know what they
first.
did to your face, but something about your face is the perfect,
It
you know,
wanted
face shape on people where I'm like, this is attractive.
perhaps a god or an angel.
Symmetrical?
Well, it's the nose.
Oh, she has like the little.
And like, I
nose.
think it's partially like, her eyes aren't like anime-ish, but they are big.
It's a
Mm.
pathetic creature they created from
Reboot of one of the first games to try to copy the Soulsborne formula. Regardless of how I feel, it's still miles better than the original.
You can
All right.
control Ergo with gold coin fruits. The
I
sad
really think they got the aesthetic of this right.
Yeah, yeah.
And like the vibe. Sometimes I do think people talk a little too much, but not to the point where it's like annoyed me.
Don't let the sacrifice.
If you're looking for a 2D game that's got the Soulsborne feel, you should check out The Last Faith. We played the demo. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out before you buy it. It's hard, but in a fulfilling way.
You honor their sacrifice.
I had a good time with the demo. I would play the full game if there wasn't so much other stuff I wanted to play.
Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't.
Carcass monsters.
They're all related to Ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim.
Interesting.
That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves.
Oh.
Someone else's memories. Simon coveted Ergo's power.
Yeah, sometimes I take breaks from games and I come back and I'm like,
What was I doing?
yeah.
Who are you?
Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The king of puppets.
Yeah, let us know who we're rating. We got like 15-ish minutes left. I just want to like
Do well.
clear out all the stuff around, you know, and see what I got left.
Hope is you.
Ketiki.
Krat
Oh no!
is nightmare.
Oh, well, goodbye, CMB. Have a nice minute,
A minute of silence.
yeah, a minute of silence.
There we go.
Whatever choice you make.
Alright,
So your weapon is using advanced now. Your main weapon. Because you've changed it.
that only gets the Legion arm up though.
You're right. I don't understand this. Because usually this means if you level up advanced, it will upgrade your
Yeah.
weapon, but
But it scales with.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get this up now. Alright, Antonia is probably not feeling
Yeah, talk to her.
the mode.
Not feeling.
People have no idea so many secrets are buried.
Ban me longer, coward. It wasn't me, it was the DM.
10 minutes of silence for you. Okay, she's everything new. Even the mods don't get special treatment here. Everybody's treated the same.
I didn't even think about that. Alright, Dad, you got anything to say? We also got a quartz to use.
That's true.
Papa!
You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you?
Do I look like I remember stuff, Dad?
Want to know about?
We're inside Geppetto.
I knew the alchemists were up to something. Something more sinister than just a cure. I should have known. Never trust an alchemist, I always say.
Well,
But
sounds like you broke your own
in
rule.
desperate times, I broke my own rule.
Well,
This is tragic.
you know, Dad, rules are made to be
Especially for
broken,
Antonia.
right?
Do what you can to keep her heart from breaking.
Well, we tried to
The
talk to her,
Barren
but it wouldn't let
Swamp
us.
was originally vacant, useless land.
Have we been there?
I don't
It
know.
became a massive
I think this, like, they thought you would maybe, like, walk outside of the area first.
The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in our
Why don't you just walk into the monster's
Treasure.
lair?
You go look for it, son.
Yeah, son, why don't you go to the monster lair?
Krat Central Station.
Ah, yes.
Yes, it's where
Home
you
base.
woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me.
And the alchemist
Call
headquarters.
them
The alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts.
How are we
I
gonna get there?
remember tales of an underground dock in Krat.
Dad
where
knows.
the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
Alright. Good chat, Papa.
Thank you,
I'm
Papa.
gonna take a break in this chair if you don't mind. This just seems very useful. Enhances discharged pulse cell charging. Oh, this would be really good.
So when you
You know,
kill someone,
if you're out of pulse cells, it recharges.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I fight a normal enemy. Now, my question is, like, right, these don't activate until I fulfill the whole tree, right?
I don't know. I think they do activate. What doesn't activate is
the belt.
The belt
Yeah.
thing. So
Alright. And then, just see what we can do with the arms. So I need 2 more for that. Yo, you see that?
was it? Oh, nice. I'll be honest, if this was me playing, I would never be able to get done to proc. I know it. I just know I would never be able to do it.
Why?
I don't know. I would be bad at it.
Yeah, because you don't have to do anything. You just have to make sure you fully charge it up. You just hold the button down.
Mm.
So these all take Legion calibers. I'm gonna save what I have for now in case, like, I get 2 more, you know. But if I have to make one, I have to make one.
Ah, the Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created.
Geppetto.
God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand ergo. At least, that's my view. Sometimes ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be.
Rare.
Hence, the
Rare.
Grand Covenant. Humanity's
Rare.
safety net.
Rare.
But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened
Ian's just
anyway,
going.
and I still don't know how.
I can feel my tongue starting to move, but I can't get the
How did
roll.
he
Yeah.
get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets.
So
Does
many
the Grand
puppets.
Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be.
I'm a
other.
man about town.
That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices.
Okay.
Okay.
Now that I've talked, well, do you have anything new to say?
Will you do, for once,
Oh.
it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro.
Who's
I'd give it to him
Alidoro?
myself, but he's in the
Oh.
Barren swamp.
Okay, we haven't met him yet, I guess.
He's the dog.
He's a dog?
The dog mask guy?
Just do this for me, and
That's
I'll be
Alidoro? He's not here anymore?
Four-fingered glove. I think that's him, right?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say now that we've talked to everyone, we should make sure she doesn't have anything new to say.
Yeah, he's not there. He's in the swamp.
People have no idea. Thanks for...
Alright. So, finally, we'll just do a little exploring before we wrap up. Yeah, like, I do want to watch the rest of NL's playthrough of this, now that we're ahead of him pretty substantially, because he does this whole game without using any items except healing. Mostly, I think.
Can't believe that. He doesn't use the quartz at all?
He might do that, but if NL, who is better at Souls kind of games than me, it took him like 10 hours on some bosses.
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Thanks, Jiminy. So nice and quiet here. And now I can go over there. Let's just make sure. Hey!
Hello!
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
You mean where you left me alone?
My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black...
I mean, I'll give it to you. I'm not going to tell you where it is.
It'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps.
I mean, I don't think I'm telling them where it is, right?
As a personal favor?
I don't think so. I think you're just giving them some...
We knew you were a true
I don't think he's actually blind, but...
Yeah, and I also wonder if he is actually blind.
Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't...
Would this actually help, or will it make it worse, you know?
When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so...
Are they gonna go kill everyone in the base now?
I don't know.
I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Oh, song!
Okay.
I never forget a friend.
I don't trust you, but...
It's like last time the cat sold us stuff.
You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about expedition.
Golden ergo.
It won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Purcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the Barren swamp.
Actual monsters.
It is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Compagno. Let me in!
It's raining out here, man.
Hey, you maybe stand outside? New area?
I totally expected it to go right.
Yeah.
Loading so fast. Alright. Barren Swamp Transit. Evening after the rain.
Great.
Alright, this place looks friendly.
This kind of just looks like the factory area again. Oh no. Vanini Krat's Landmark Guide 4, this month's attraction, Barren Swamp. In this issue of Vanini's Guide, we'd like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions. And we don't mean special in a good way. Of course, it may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes, but if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krat, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp is the area that showcases Krat's shadows as well. Barren Swamp is where scrap puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it wasn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses concerned about scrap puppets began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now, a swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krat's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the Barren Swamp into a park with the exhibition just around the corner, so we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad, an experience is an experience. Rating 2.5 out of 5. An attraction for those who want to see Krat shadows. Long boots are a must. Porter Medoro. This guide was made with support from Vanini Company.
Okay. Now the question is, where is the, there it is.
There it is.
I was like, this would be a perfect stopping place, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we will end by listening.
Oh, tree guy.
Yeah, he's here somewhere.
He's in Hotel Krat.
Oh.
But the guy you have to give the hand to from the weapons lady,
It's
that's
here.
what that is in the Barren Swamp.
I was say we can end by listening to the record.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll talk to the tree guy.
Do.
Alright. Up we go. Tree man, standing in the tree man.
You could also get the coins from the tree.
Yep. There we go.
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you. Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed too far have already lost organ function, and there's no way to restore that. Even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though.
Okay.
Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful
Oh, so we can choose of Antonio.
A quicker but peaceful end. I'll make the cure if you give me 1 gold coin fruit.
Oh, I got plenty to spare.
Yeah.
The cure isn't exactly stable.
He wasn't done talking.
As soon as possible.
Does he have anything else to say?
Stalker, please.
Okay, so I want to talk to the butler first and see if he has anything to say about this, because he's in love with her.
Yeah.
Honestly, lady's not doing well, but she's just vibing in her chair.
She's just vibing. I mean, she's already pretty old.
Yeah.
So, like, I hate to say it, but how much longer could she be living anyway? You know?
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone? I cannot make this choice.
I mean, I think she should make this choice.
I cannot know what's best for her. What would you...
I mean, I would rather die of, like, mortal things than, like, a weird disease.
Yes. I suppose.
You know, like, yeah, maybe she'll die of organ failure or whatever, but that's better than turning into a monster.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, I will accept it. I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
Okay.
People have no thanks for...
Okay. Well, you'll probably be dead next time we come back here.
Music. Music. Alright. Just take a nice little listen here. Is this all music that they wrote for the game?
It seems like it.
Is this like real songs that already exist?
I mean, if they're real, I don't know them.
Hi, Luna. Oh, baby.
You gotta let it play to the end to get your full puppet.
Yeah. I actually haven't listened to the OST for this.
Me either.
Yeah, I feel like I would like to sit down and listen to that. There's lyrics.
There are lyrics.
I don't think the other one had lyrics.
I can't remember. Even in illusions created by the devil. I'm gonna look up that word.
Quixote? Isn't it a reference to like Don Quixote? Or like Don Quixote?
Exceedingly idealistic, unrealistic, and impractical. Yeah, like a almost overly romantic character. Which, like, yeah, really. But I'm like, is it chaotic or like my brain wants to say quixotic.
Chaotic sounds right.
Yeah.
So like Don Quixote. Yeah, chaotic.
But I think it would be an easier word to say like Quixote-esque. I wish I showed the lyrics.
Yeah. Why?
He's part of the song. I feel like I'm watching the ending of an anime episode.
Yeah, it does kind of have that vibe.
This is a good way to force people to listen to the music in the game, right?
Yeah.
Like it has a mechanic.
I like the art on the album too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just killer music.
Mm-hmm.
The ergo is whispering.
The ergo is whispering.
And it's whispering that it's time to end the stream.